Hey, how you guys doing? Michael X. Just gonna check my stream real quick. I can hear something. Hey, yeah, about a 30-second delay. So anyway, so if you guys know, I've been playing both console and also, um, you know, the other ones. Uh, sorry, somebody sent me a message right when I went to go talk. you know, which is kind of silly but funny. But yeah, so we're gonna be watching a stream here in a sec. So, or not a stream, but we're gonna be watching a clip. I have a bunch of them. Um, well, I have four. I thought, good matches that show how the bat chat's better on PC, but also got it's not quite as good as it is on the console. So it's nice to compare the two. I think personally. Um, so let's go ahead and get this show on the road. I'm going to go ahead and start up the video. We have to play the clips on this. So, so here we go. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get a link so I can post it in a couple Discords. Maybe get some more viewers to come out and view. You know? So I just joined a clan CCG. A bunch of good guys, you know? So anyway, let me go ahead and go into Discord. Discord. Alright. I got one more to put in here. I don't think I can put it in that Discord. Not without permission. Okay, so I got it in one Discord. Text. I think I'm in the general chat here. It's the general chat. So you guys can see that I am getting some weird RNG there. It's very rare though. Just gonna go ahead and say I was rushing some shots. This has, to me, it seems like it's gotten a little bit of a nerf since I played it last on PC. And of course, you guys have seen my recent videos where you guys can see me missing whole clips on console. But relatively speaking, it's at least 4 times better on here. But look at how much slower it is. If you guys were to compare my Bat Chat console videos, 65 kilometers is about half the speed of 65 kilometers on, because it's actually hard to hit the Bat Chat when it's going. And this one, it takes longer to get going. Now, I will say that I don't have ground resistance perk, which I'm going to get. I just think repairs and designated target are much better and needed more. I think because just the power of it, and people knowing you can do so much damage, even if you bounce 3 of them, you're still going to be taking somebody to the cleaners. Okay, I cannot find a place to put videos on here. Oh well, it's okay. Let's see. Social media. media. Okay, well I just put it into the PC Discord. Okay. So no comments yet. Um okay. So yeah, this is one of my, I'll say, we're gonna say mediocre. Is mediocre, like at my average game. Now I will say that every like 5 games I've actually only did like 700 damage, but this is a shot I actually wasn't going to make, but I went, hey, I'm on the PC, so I can actually shoot this and hit. And you guys will see that these are shots that you would normally be able to pin on console. I wouldn't even dare to shoot that because it would be a waste. So yeah, that's the difference for me. Is at 500 meters you can consistently hit. I mean, I understand nerfing it, but if you're not hitting your target, new people that play don't understand why they're aiming at something. And I've seen a lot of people recently quit. Newcomers. I tried to get 3 people to play on console, and they were just upset that they weren't hitting what they were aiming at. And they did all that work to get a tier 10, and they're like, what going on here? And they don't understand that you have to get closer and stuff. But anyway, I think that RNG shouldn't be such a factor for 2 reasons. Good people, even with bad RNG, are still going to be good. And so if that's my stick on it, is you should be able to hit what you're aiming at. Missing every once in a while is okay. Maybe even bouncing because of bad RNG is good. But you get what I'm saying, right? You see that it said I only did 158 on that? It said I only did 158 on that pin. Yeah, look. If you look down on the bottom here, it says I did only 158 with the standard shell. How is that possible? Oh, it was assistance damage. That's why. Well, that's weird. Okay. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. Give it to me now. Give it to me. Yeah, this thing's so trolly. I was actually thinking, I was like, as soon as I can fire on this guy, it's gonna bounce. That's what I was thinking. I was like, it's gonna bounce. Bounce! But, occasionally... yeah, occasionally, yeah, there we go. You guys let me know what you guys think if you're watching this. You guys let me know what you think about it. If you guys go look, you guys can see it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this to show you guys the excuse me, the ending game results of that game. So you guys can see we got 2 kills, 1,001. It's actually sorry, 3,000 game. And it's just going to get better. But we did 1,500 assistance, which is why I enjoy the bat chat. It's probably the only tier 10 I really like playing. I'm not a super heavy guy anymore, but I can play them. So anyway, yeah. So you can see this, and then of course we made money, and we're using all premium consumables because I purchased them prior. So that's always good, right? All right. So I am going to bring up the picture, and I'm gonna load in another one. It will take me just a couple seconds here to find the next replay we're gonna be doing. So the next replay should be 4100 game. Okay, so I got that ready. Okay, so we are almost ready here to play our next one. So this one is a 4100 game. And you guys might wonder why I'm not just streaming. It's because of stream snipers. It just makes me too angry, honestly. Makes me too angry. But I will eventually do it. I probably will just do... I'm trying to find a way to stream with a delay, but be able to respond to people, you know, in real time. Um, that would be... I would have to have somebody else sitting sitting there next to me type what I say. So I just choose not to. So I did want to mention that yesterday I joined CCG. They're a good bunch of guys. They are looking to recruit. If you guys are looking to maybe earn some clan rewards, and they're a good bunch of guys. Seriously, good bunch of guys. So this isn't. This is actually one of my favorite maps for this tank, except when there are light tanks. Seriously, light tanks can be the death of the Batchat. You guys will see, like, you can't exactly run HE on this. Maybe in the beginning of the match you could run HE, but if you actually run into a target, which I usually run into a heavy target, so that means that a light tank, he can run around with HE because he doesn't really care about the damage he's doing, And I got a critical hit on him, which messed up his wheel. But he did 5 something with HE to me, so that's where it's like oof, But it still works. It still works. I enjoy it. Alrighty. So, yeah, a lot of people don't understand that the Batchat is not a frontline tank. You can play it frontline, but you have to have people overwatch, because once you run out of ammo, you have, on PC, you have like 36 seconds before you reload. So that can be quite a long time to wait, So, like I said, when this thing's doing 65, if you look at it, it's half the speed. Like on console, you can barely control the Batchat. So I'm going to say that something I notice is the speed difference. So we're just cleaning up house right now from range. A lot of people think that's cowardly, but it's how the Batchat plays. It should be the last tank in. It comes in and it takes low health targets out of game. And lots of them, at least for me. Hey, what's up there, second student 19? What up with the dog? Alright, so yeah, I really enjoy the Batchat. Like I said, I only play it on console, with my friends. I only play it, on the PC. And I'm hoping to be really, really good with it. I actually noticed that a lot of the techniques I use on console work on here as well. I'm a lot better on older maps. Like the maps that have been just slightly changed, not crazy changed. Like if we were in a Tank Alley on one line, if we were over there, it's a much different story. There are I'm going to say good and bads about, south versus north, and so on, but it's always going to be like that. On console, it's just it's unchanged. It's the original PC version. So when I play on that, I've played it on here, and I played it on there, and so I can work these maps pretty good. I would like to get more assistance damage with this, but unfortunately I just don't have the crew for it. On console, I can literally sit within the white ring and I don't get detected until I fire. So, this is one of those things, So like I said, this isn't a frontline tank, so this is really risky. I don't recommend doing this. It's just that I know that these guys right here, it's later at night. I also have clan support, which is good. Now you guys might wonder why I would shoot him, directly in the mandate. It's just to scare him. Like I said, people knowing that it's here, like this guy, he's gonna basically risk his tank, you know, to try and shoot me, which is, you know, great for me. But if he track pins me, that's it. So I see this tank destroyer and I go, hey, you know what? Let me go ahead and minimize my map here. There we go. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's keep it the normal size. So he's gonna go ahead and give a little bit too much there. Oh, hey, wow, we got a lot of comments here. Foxy Hook Soups. Actually, Foxy Hook says Soups. Tim Banks says yo. Second student says it's KV4. What's up, KV, man? Thanks for tuning in. Foxy Hook says ducks. Ducks are better. Foxy Hook says the BX. Yeah, the bad chat. Tim Banks says lol. Second student says can be didn't line of got 5-man polar tune. Wait a minute. I didn't understand that, but I think I get what you're saying there, second student. Foxy Hook, last comment says, see, I would charge you to scare you, and then I die. Tim Banks says, it's Blood. Oh, hey, what's up, Blood, man? Don't you have a YouTube channel, Blood? Doesn't the CCG have a channel? If they do, dude, let me know. I can, you know, promote you or when I can. I mean, I'm not exactly like the biggest YouTuber anymore, but now watch the RNG here. I was like, one of these has got a pin. You know, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh. 58 spotted in 1 minute. Nice. Oh, in front line? I haven't played Frontline very much. Yeah, I haven't played Frontline very much. I'm not quite ready for it. You know? So Foxy Hook says, anyone seen me on Woot? My name is Amazing. It's Straw Bottom. Now watch this guy. Look at him trying to block my shots. Oh, you see this? Wow. I was really hoping that guy would have turned his gun and shot him. That would have been amazing. Foxy Hook says it's the last word, not amazing. Oh, Straw Bottom, right? No, I know that. You said your name is amazing. It's Straw Bottom, right? KV Hate, take the cake for the best name. Okay, so Tim Banks says the side armor is real on that tank. It's 140. Yeah, it's ridiculous, honestly. Especially the rental. It's pretty OP for me anyway. I think it's OP. Okay, so whoa, I didn't want to do that. There we go. So this is that game. So we did 4,100, and we did 960 for a mastery one. As you can see, I think technically not top damage or top experience, but second in place, and then higher kill. But yeah, anyway, it's fine. So, and we made some cash. So the ammunition alone was 21,000. Those are stock shells too, which is kind of crazy. No heat was fired. Okay, so I am going to bring up the thing to hide information from you guys real quick so I can get the next replay ready. We have 2 more to go, which would be a 4490, sorry, 44.9, or 4,449 with 3 kills. So let me get that one ready. Alright. Finish that one. Alright, we're going to start this next one. Here we go. So I uploaded a video the other day of an ammo rack, you know. I uploaded a video of an ammo rack, and I thought it was an ammo rack, and then when I watched the footage again, I realized that there was another tank that shot the guy and ammo racked him. I just got the assistance points, so I thought it was just some sort of bug or glitch. Okay, let me get caught back up with the chat here. 58 spotting. Okay, we went through that. KV Hay. Tim Banks says the armor's good. Tim Banks says, that guy was a dick. I remember that game. Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was an ass for blocking. I mean, he could only make one shot, you know? But he did. He wanted to make sure that I couldn't get in there. Do you get to see some console replays to compare the bat? I can show you one after this if you want to see like how much faster it feels. If you guys watch this, you guys can just see when I'm doing 65, it's not as fast as it is on console. It's just, I think that the kilometers is faster. So, you know, it could also be ground resistance, because on the console, I'm doing about 1 kilometer more. I can get it up to about 67 because I have ground resistance and stuff. So, getting out of there. I hate when, like, for me, console, because you have the double 6 cents, because of my lag situation, it definitely, I mean, like, on here, even, it's about a 1 second's delay when it comes to spotting and shooting. So I've been on, there's been days where I've gotten like a 30 ping, and I detect guys and they don't even see me, and I can fire 2 shells before they actually look at me. And then on days like this, when it's 70 or even 100, you know, it's pretty bad, and it's way worse on console, which you guys will see. I do have some we can compare. So let's see. Second student, which is KV, says, "Oh, I am seeing it and not liking it." Yeah, I wanted to shoot, but I was like, knowing that this tank needs to be fully aimed in, you know. You're going to see some ridiculous stuff right here, which is it's kind of crazy. Yeah, the thing that I think sucks on any, well, on PC is the fact that, you know, almost every comment is, you know. So I've got the track there. I keep getting the track. So this guy's going to die horribly, and I'm going to get credit for it somehow. I don't know if it was me, but there you go. And you can see that his turret got popped. So it says I didn't get any assistance. I didn't damage him or nothing, right? So I was like, oh, man. But he wasn't... I do believe we do get some of him. We landed a big hit on him. You know, I think it was the ammo rack shot, but it wasn't the kill. So as a break, we'll take one of the console games, and I'll show you guys it. So it's such an opportunity right here, you know, to shoot this guy. But like I said, leading with the mouse isn't exactly something I'm really good at. So I'm sitting here thinking, oh man, I just wasted. I could have fired 2 shots, but I think in hindsight, it's better to make sure you're going to hit rather than to just zip around off into the rocks, because that's probably what would have happened, or it would have been a track, something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and leave those guys alone, and I see there's 2 auto-loaders. I was actually kind of scared here. You can actually turn on PC. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm seeing and not liking it. You can actually turn on PC. Yeah, you have to have... this is without ground resistance. Keep that in mind. On console, when you guys watch me, I think I have almost 15 perks. So, yeah. So, OP. You know, I have ground resistance. I have designated target. I have, you know, everything you want. Snap, you know. The only thing I have on here is I almost have camouflage. Actually, repairs. I almost have repairs completed, which will give me something like maybe 6 perks or 8 perks. So I get a perfect, finally. So it's kind of funny, watch, as soon as I get this guy, the guy that's over there is like, oh, I'm going to YOLO him. So I got his ammo rack there, I'm pretty sure. Boom! Oh, that was too cool. People turn off their animation, but I gotta say I really like the animation. Consoled, it's a boat. Yeah, no, they I think it's messed up that you can't make a shot from, you know, from 300 meters even, and rely on it. To be honest, with me and the bat chat, you know, this is gonna trip you out. But I actually did a game the other day where I did 16, 16, and 16. If you can imagine that. Now I will say that most of them were probably at this distance. Look at that, was a ricochet. 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 He's trying to get the ricochet. I actually thought the game was over. That's why I wasted my last shell, if you guys are curious. So, CCG, do you have a clan channel that you guys want me to, I'll find out, and, you know, because I wanted to get us some more guys, honestly, because it kind of sucks that we don't have enough players all the time, and we have to get, like, spares, you know? Okay, so this is the game. So it's a Mastery 2. We did do Demolition Expert, which is cool. So 44. So you guys can see, remember I told you that WZ, I didn't do anything to him. All I did was track him, you know. You can see here that I actually did pin him for 770. Which is kind of crazy. He got ammo racked later on. And then this guy, I got all 5 off on him. And the last one was actually a the ammo rack, which is kind of cool. Took out the 2 top DPM monsters, if you ask me. And somehow I detected the Chatillon 155. Okay, so score. It's pretty much top of the board except for an XP. Second place again. Kills, yeah, I'd say only in damage. That's a lot of damage. So again, no premium. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab a clip for you guys so we can compare console. For those of you that want to do it, let me just move this over here. Videos. Okay, so I have 2 games. This one's a 5990 game. I haven't shown yet, but we can compare it. You guys can compare the movement and stuff. Let me go ahead and do this. And while we're doing that, I will so you guys can check it out. I mean, at least look at it. You guys will see, like, if you look at the tank, as we get up to 65, it's actually way faster, as you guys can see. I mean, if you guys look at it, it's faster than what it is on PC. Just a little bit, but you can see it, right? I have ground resistance. As you guys can see, I'm hitting 65, and then occasionally I can get up to 67, just depending. So this game, I'm going to actually land 16, 16, and 16, which is unheard of, you know? It's absolutely unheard of. Nice kill, man. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it, Tim. So yeah, console version, as you guys can see, like I said, it's just faster. It's faster uphill. You name it. right? So, yeah, I need to set up some other stuff. So if I get quiet while we're watching this, I'm going to go ahead and get the next and final replay together, which is my highest damaging game so far on PC. Yeah, so I'll get that ready. Alright, so I got it ready. So yeah, so it's not recommended. I back into the target like this, exposing my ammo rack, but I do have everything you would want as far as perks. Everything. Storm, hate those. Yeah, dude. I'll say that I only like it because I can be at ranges where I can actually shoot people and know that I'm going to hit them. You guys might wonder why I'm not aiming in. It's because I'm using a mouse and keyboard, and if I do, I can't aim low enough in certain. If your tank's angled, I can't aim. I did figure out a way around it the other day to where I can actually get good gun depression. But you guys know the trick, right? You can get more gun depression if you just auto lock on a target. So yeah, I'm gonna take a shot any second. So I'm trying to give, maybe if I turn it'll hit a track, maybe if I don't it won't. Let me turn this down a little bit. It seems really loud for me. There we go. Tim lights almost, oh yeah, Tim, lights are almost useless. Let's see. Tim says, hey, have you, let me see. They have great weather effects on this map. Yeah, it does. It defeats the light tank completely. Ugh, I was so upset that happened, that he actually hit me. I'm thinking, oh my god, great. My game's over. My game's over. I should have zigged instead of zagged, but I'm still gonna do 5,900 in this with 12 hit points. Now you gotta sit there also and think about the fact that I haven't missed a single shot. A single so far. There's no way I'm pinning this guy unless it's a side shot. And you see what I'm talking about? If you're using it in, PC mode, you can't actually get enough elevation or gun depression when you're at an angle. It's a weird glitch. So I decided the other day that I'm just going to switch it to barrel mode, where you can actually see the barrel. And it just makes it so I'm not quite as sensitive. I really wish that they would fix it. But yeah, this is actually a good one. Now, I don't know when I loaded heat. Seriously. The keys are mixed up. So 1 and 2 is to repair your vehicle, and 3 and 4 is to switch your rounds. Actually, 4 and 5 are to switch your rounds. And if you hit 4, it'll go straight to HE. So you have to be careful. So I just forget sometimes because it's mixed up. So the way the consumables are. No more comments so far, but yeah, so we're at 4,095 with some assistance. And I'm gonna take this guy out if I can reload. Yeah, he's toast. Yeah. Toast! So, yeah. So I'm going for shock and awe. So when you hit map and you're using a keyboard and mouse on console, you guys can see that it goes up. I've seen so many people that happening, and I go, I know they're using a keyboard, or at least, they're using, yeah. I'm not going to go any further than that, but, it is supported. It's not supported officially, but you can use it. There is no rules. It just says you're not allowed to use a keyboard emulator, which I don't know why you wouldn't be able to, but whatever. So Foxy says, the best tank in Woot and in real life is the Tog 2. I agree. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, nah, not with 15 health. You know what I was saying? I was like, no. but I'm going to be able to farm this guy for a lot of damage. I really wish I could get the crew from the Euro on PC. I was really disappointed. You know, or maybe even North America guys. Although I'm just going to go ahead and say that a lot of the guys in North America, that they're just not as popular. And I'm glad that, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I really think that I like Quickie Baby's videos, but I am really disappointed with the fact that, you know, out of the fact that for money, you know, just for money, he didn't want to do this. And I'm like, I understand that. Why do stuff for free, you know? And I really do think that they try and do that, you know? So, I was thinking I would actually be able to reload in time here, but I just couldn't. Yeah. So, anyway. So, 59.9. 59.99! Yeah, so just to skip a little forward, you guys will see the statistics here. So yeah, on that variant, you know, the craziest part for me is when we look at that right there. So look at this. 16, 16, and 16. Is that crazy? And I wasn't even top of the board, if you could believe that. That's crazy. Anyway. Alright, so let me get the next map so you guys can see. Alright, I need to close this out. Alright, one more thing. I need the root replay. Ready? Alright. So did I show you guys the 44-49 game? I'm going to have to look at the stream, go back a little bit. I can't tell. Best tank. Yeah, I totally mismanaged that. I mean, 10 seconds to me, I'm like, that's not that. That's you know, it's just gonna happen. So, okay, so the game that we were on was actually called, I think it was the Fjords or something, or South Africa. So, or no, it's Canada. It says Canada. So we did watch that one. Okay, so this is the final one. And yeah, so this is my highest damage game so far with the Batchat. And honestly, it was accidental. I just happened to be in good places. But I thought you guys might want to see it. And of course, it's, you know, Team Dragon. If you guys are out there, Team Dragon. All the way. It's Team Dragon. I think the camouflage color scheme is way better. So this was probably like my 8th battle in this tank so far. And like I said, because I've played at least 300 with this on console with a much, you know, with a gun that's way inaccurate, when I actually get the opportunity, I can put down damage in this thing. I don't recommend it for newcomers because you will hate this tank, because there's 2 things you got to avoid. You know, well, there's more than 2 things. There's like 3 things you need to avoid. One of the main things that you want to avoid is getting into a duel with a wheeled light tank, because you're not going to be able to shoot him. I mean, unless you're really good, and I'm just not good enough to do it. And some light tanks will kill you if you're by yourself, even if you have a full clip, unless you get some lucky track pin or something. So it's kind of like this. I kind of hang back a little, and then since I see that we have support, you know, on the left side, I'm gonna go ahead and try and give some spotting for these guys, because they need it. The thing that I know is if I knock down these bushes, so I'm kind of like trying not to knock them down, and I end up knocking one down anyway. So if I was already and seeing that, you know, so you guys can see that I let these guys know the stuff's coming just in time for them to prepare, which was like, I mean, awesome. But as you can see, I'm not getting any assist for it whatsoever. It's because I don't think, you know, even the pin over there. So that's kind of disappointing that I had to I gave my assistance up to those guys even though I was the first to spot them. So that really sucked for me. Okay, so Foxy Hook says it goes 100 kilometers while having 1.5 reload and 300 millimeters of armor everywhere. the Tog. Yeah, so I'm playing a dangerous game. You gotta technically, if I get tracked here, that's it for me. Yeah, I was like, I knew he was gonna fire. It's the T-57 that worries me, not really the WZ. The WZ's one of the only tanks I can pin with the standard shells frontally, from what I can tell. You can pin the T-57 frontally. As you can see, I'm taking way too much damage, and I take a track, and I'm like, I'm not gonna fix that. I'm not gonna be able to fix that. It's a good thing it hit me as I was driving. So now I'm getting assistance. So I got one shell, and so I'm gonna go ahead and pop a reload. I do appreciate you guys coming out and checking this out, just so you guys can see the difference between the console PC, and see that you know, like I said, if you look at this, it's not as fast. You know, it feels like I'm dragging a couple people behind it or something. You know, I'm dragging a light tank. But I think when I get ground resistance, that's going to increase my speed. And then when I get, you know, the other one, I'm just waiting for the Crew 2.0 for PC because it's going to make it more like console. So I know he fired all his stuff. I really thought that was going to bounce. So we were able to take the left flank, and thank God that our team was able to hold on without having those two heavies there. So there's some noobs. This isn't normal. Normally I'm on the other team, so this is a rarer game for me. So I can see this Yag, and I'm thinking to myself, it's one of the only tanks in the game that I can get behind relatively easy. But if he hits me, I'm most likely going to die because I have 8 something. So I see this grill over here, the grille with cheese on it. And 1, 2, 3, and dead. Bingo. Let me see. Oh, okay. No more comments, but we do have 5 people. So yeah, like I said, if you guys have ever seen a bat chat chilling in the back of the map, believe me, it's the way it has to be played. Not in the spawn. You know, you can spot with it. You can do that stuff with it. But in reality, it's great for coming in and taking out multiple targets that are low health. You know, and if you try and drive into somebody, you know, you're going to pay for it. So this is, like I said, one of those rare occasions where it's really easy to get behind the guy. I'm not going to waste my shots because I know that I'll bounce him at that angle. So now if you guys watch, I'm going to do something weird. I'm going to go left and then right. And it's just to try and slow him down because he was going to crush me up against the wall. So yeah. So we got 4210 damage, and assistance not so much. Like I said, when I get a better crew, I should be able to drop down way more assistance. So it doesn't look like we did a lot of damage, but we landed like 4 shots. You know, we landed 4 shots on him. So let's see here. There we go. So after all was said and done, that grille, I landed 4 shots on him for 1,300. So it only showed as being 1 shot, but we did that. We got 3 kills. It was my best game in the tank so far, and it was the first time, I think, in experience. Oh, actually, I'm not even in experience. Look at that. He must have a lot of assistance. No? I don't know why he has why he's up above me. He didn't really block a whole lot. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I did. Look at the rate. I mean, over 300 meters. You know, yeah. Just the accuracy alone on here is way better. For me. And of course, no prim. Um, you don't need it. You don't need it on the console either. But if you're gonna go up against an IS7 or anything like that, even a E100, you're not gonna be able to pin the lower plate unless he's just facing you directly forward. So it's not worth trying to shoot him frontally unless you have heat loaded, which I never have heat. I never have heat loaded, so I mean I keep some on me because I do know that if I was to YOLO a E100, I'm gonna need to get his side armor plus, so I would load heat for that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Yeah, I like I said, I wanted to show you guys. Oh wait a minute. It's not showing the screen here. What? Hmm. I'm like showing you guys the damage, and it shows that you're not even able to see it, which is weird. Let me turn this off. Wow. Okay. Sorry about that. I don't think you guys were able to see it the whole time. That sucks. So I'll show you guys again. You guys can see it here. 47. Sorry about that. If you guys want to, go to my replays on World of Tank replays, and you guys can see all of these yourself if you want to. You can download the and play it for yourself, and see if you're interested. Anyway, sorry about that. I actually don't know why. Apparently, if I have World of Tanks activated, you can't see anything but World of Tanks, but it doesn't make any sense to me because, yeah, I'll just use desktop from now on. Yeah, that way that doesn't happen again. So, noise. So yeah, if you guys are interested, I don't know, like I said, I don't know why it wasn't showing this, but all of the games that we looked at are here. And you can see that the first one we started out with 3198. No, yeah, you guys can see it here. The second game we played, see here, 4114 for 4 kills. It's clan play or platoon play. Bloodwolf not having the best game there, but you know what happens. I'm going to tell you, every other game it seems like I'm getting evaporated, so it just happens, you know, if people pick you, you know. So no premium fired, as I said. Not that it matters. I mean, shoot premium if you need to, you know. Okay, so, and then the third match we had, which was Canada. You guys can see here, 44-49, 3 kills. That was that TVP game. Sorry about that. Like I said, next time I'll just basically leave off, you know, when I just show World of Tanks, it makes it so you guys don't see any of the other stuff going on, and that's the whole point of it. But anyway, we are going to be ending this stream here. Next time, if we do PC, I'll remember to turn that off. Yeah, so just to kind of point out something to you guys. Let's see here. So the bat chat, in my opinion, on the PC is perfectly balanced. It's got enough accuracy to still use it from range, which is what it's good at. I think on console, they really need to increase the accuracy at range for not just this tank, but all tanks. If you're aiming at somebody, you should be hitting pretty damn close to him most of the time. I just think the RNG on console is just not, it just makes the game not fun. You know, but I will say that I do know from my experience that newcomers can make a lot more mistakes on console, which is why they do it. So in that sense, it's good. But I'm going to go ahead and say that they're losing people. That it's like you're allowing new people into the game and you're giving them priority, and then the people that actually have put in tons of time are getting left out, in my opinion. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you did, don't forget to like the video, comment, you know, use some APCR on that like button. Some heat. Gotta load the heat on it. And thanks for watching. Later.